now.
Okay.
I just got told off by my PC.
I have like I've never had more shit on my
We
face.
are live, by the way.
Are we allowed to show knives on Twitch?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Wow,
Have
hide
you
that
checked
forehead.
okay.
For TOS reasons, that is not a knife that you just saw.
That was a friendly soft fork.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Welcome back to Waters of Celaria campaign on the Multiclassed D&D channel. Welcome. Hope you like the new setup. Yeah. Sorry about last week. There were a few issues, but we are back.
Many issues, in fact.
Many issues. We've got a lot of updated things this week. We've got new Foundry tokens. We've got new Foundry functionality. Got new overlays. We've got our art displaying in the pauses and before the session. You can now see the character stats down that way. Is that right? That way? Is that right? Am I pointing the right way?
Yeah, you are actually.
That way.
There.
It should cycle between all of the characters
Our
periodically.
has been awfully productive.
Yes.
We have a new RPC
So.
as well. Woo.
I
Hang
am
on.
in London at Vic's place.
Yes, Lisa is in England.
She's
It is
escaped.
terrifying.
She's escaped.
She's escaped the Netherlands.
Netherlands, we've got your girl. Come get her.
But for now,
I just look at the stream. I'm so cut off. Jesus.
That toothbrush sucks, Lily.
we rejoin the party on the side of one of the mountains in Meriden's Head, next to the city of Tregoron, where the party are fighting some large abominable men.
Yeah, men.
A few of them are frozen. One of them is unconscious. It's not going well. At the top of the round, we have Tink.
Fuck!
I need you to make a con save for me, please.
Oh my god.
Roll well,
Go on, Tank, you got it.
or else we die.
Go on, Tank.
Clearly.
18.
18. You feel your muscles relax once again as you regain control of your body. You are no longer paralyzed.
Cool, do I get my turn now?
No. Sorry.
What?
It's at the end.
Oh no!
It's at the end of your turn that you roll that. Next up, Rufus.
What, for real?
Yes, it's at the end of your turn. It rolls.
That's bullshit.
That's how it works. I'm sorry.
That's bullshit.
No,
Wait, hang on. Let me check. I'll just clarify it. Yep, at the end of each of its turns.
Okay, alright, well, if it's my turn, can I visually tell which of the two abominable men is looking worse, or am I not able to tell?
The one to the east is probably a bit
Which
rougher.
way is east?
The one to the west.
Alright, the one to the right,
you
yes.
said west.
East is right, east is right?
No.
Yes, which would technically be your left from the token's view.
Yeah, okay. I understand.
Kendall is breakdancing at the moment.
Kendall's just chilling, doing what Kendall do best. Okay, so firstly, I'm going to rage because I haven't fucking done that yet, and it's gonna kill me.
You are raging. I don't know if there's a token view for that. Rawr, that's frightened, but imagine it's raged.
Okay, and then I'm at key points. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my punch blade and slash at. I'm gonna slash up at this one's neck, hopefully.
This one?
Okay. The one on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, that one. Alright.
Go for it.
That is 24.
24 definitely hits. You can roll for
Okay.
damage.
Alright. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Nice.
Okay.
You kind of slash up and you leave a gorge under his neck and it's kind of roar, holds on to it. Obviously in pain. He's still up.
Pain. Alright, well, in that case.
He is profusely bleeding this kind of dark blue blood at the moment, but
That's actually my entire turn.
is it?
Yeah. I hoped I'd have another attack, but I just checked and there's a bonus action, so no. I don't.
Well.
It's just the one.
In that case, Rufus, your turn ends. Next up is the Yetis.
Yetis, wait.
The Yeeties.
Yetis?
I've forgotten. Taro, had you already saved your throw against the Yeti's freeze or not?
I haven't been targeted by the Yetis.
Okay, well that's what he's going to do then.
Yay.
He's going to. This one here kind of.
I hid.
He's kind of grabbing his.
I think I hid. I took a hide action last game.
To hide in the snow.
Yeah, I took the hide bonus action.
Shit, what did you roll? You rolled.
Oh, we can find out, can't we? Hold on. We can check the log. Or not.
There's no stealth checks. Oh no, there is a stealth check. A 15. Okay,
Yeah.
well you wouldn't see them. He's alright, he's instead going to stare over at probably at Karen, and he's gonna do
I'm
that
so
instead.
sorry, Karen, man.
So Karen's going to roll. And he succeeds. And then this creature's going to attempt to run this way. So, Rufus, if you wish, you may take an attack of opportunity.
If I hit, he doesn't move.
Yep, correct.
Yeah, alright. Oh, just like that one!
Wow.
Rufus, you're kind of taken aback by this Yeti's gaze upon Karen, and you kind of look at it awkwardly, but you kind of very late swing at the creature as it runs away. He is going to try and take one swing with his claw at Tink as he passes by.
Uh-oh.
No longer critical.
No. Or with advantage. That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
So you take 6 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage as these frozen claws kind of gouge up your front as it runs past. But he is going to continue running if you wish to make an attack of opportunity of your own, Tink.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give him a stab with my dagger.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
26.
That was certainly a hit. Roll for damage.
7.
7. As he kind of starts running past you, gives you a claw, you kind of prepare yourself, you bring your dagger out, and you slash the back of one of his feet as he's walking past. And he kind of trips over and he falls onto the side of the cliff. And you hear a as his head crushes into the rock. You take him down.
Hooray!
Hey, Froggy!
Yes!
Froggy!
I'm a favorite frog.
He is now dead. Next up,
Frog just.
What one just died?
this one up here. The one that ran past you.
Oh, okay.
You just like sucker punched him as he was.
Finally, this one is going to look around and kind of see who has or hasn't been frozen. He's going to stare at Heimval. And Heimval, you feel this very cold presence. All of a sudden, I need you to make a con save.
Catch cold.
Uh-oh, con save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
19.
19. You succeed. You kind of shake it off and you feel the warmth return to your body once again.
The beard keeps me warm, I tell you.
And he's going to take 2 claw attacks at Rufus.
It's rage, so hopefully I'll be okay. Oh, can I never mind, doesn't matter, he's dead anyways.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, cough you, or whatever it was.
I'll take a blessing.
That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 8 points of slashing damage, halved to 4.
Ooh, yes.
And then 5 points of unresisted. Oh no, you are resistant to
I'm
cold
resistant to
damage.
cold, fuck you.
So, 2 points of cold damage. And his next attack, natural 20.
Fuck.
You take.
You're resistant to it. Don't worry.
Listen to
Not
like,
this resistance!
You take. 16 points of slashing damage, half to 8.
Okay.
Plus, I rolled 6s both times. Plus
Okay.
12 points of cold damage,
No!
half to 6.
I'm dead.
No.
In a kind of fleeing attempt, it scratches and claws away at Rufus, who just can't manage to power on through it. Rufus is down, and then he's going to turn and run away. And that is yep.
He's like, die, bitch. Die, bitch.
And that is his turn. Bongo, can you make a con save at the end of your turn, please?
I don't know. Can I? I mean, I can definitely make a save. Let's go. Fuck yeah!
18. You feel warmth return to your body once again. You are no longer paralyzed.
That was hot.
Next up, Taro.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. He's pretty far away. I'm gonna walk to. I will walk to. It's difficult terrain, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
Right? Okay. I can dash that though, wouldn't it? And that would still be.
You can dash, yeah,
That would be-
and you're a rogue, so it can be a bonus action.
That is true. I'll take bonus action to get to there.
Mhm.
And I'd like to use one of my potions of healing on Rufus.
Certainly.
I have
Pour it into the unconscious
Yeah,
Goliath's
on
mouth.
his face. Yeah, what is it again? You 2d plus 2. Let me just roll that. 2d4 plus 2.
Stupidly, I'm no longer raging.
Yes, you are no longer
Okay.
raging.
That's all
You
I
get
need to show.
5 HP. Oh,
You get
boy.
5 points of HP and you are conscious.
Yay.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You are no longer on the floor. You suddenly
give,
bolt up.
I give Rufus a monster.
That's right, you fucking
What
do.
flavor?
Oh, it is I don't know monster flavors.
What is this, like, Death Stranding?
Pipeline punch.
Yeah, it's
Monster
Hawaiian punch.
Pipeline punch blade.
It is specific punch flavor. It's ultra watermelon.
We are not sponsored, although we would happily endorse it.
My Munka.
Is that your turn, Taro?
Could be sponsored.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's the reckon I can do it.
Okay.
To any watchers at Monster Energy,
Yeah.
we could be sponsored.
Yeah, you could have all this.
Next up,
Contact Multiclassed
Kendall.
at
You are unconscious.
Way, boogity
I'm
boogity.
gonna find my phone.
Heinval,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Right. So Heinval is going to start like chasing down the one that's running away.
Okay.
So he's flat out just going to start.
Okay, this is difficult terrain, so it's half movement.
Oh, I can barely move then. I got like 10 foot of movement then. Well, I've got 12 foot movement. Can I round it up?
No.
Fuck. Yeah. So Heinval is going to be moving very minimally. If I can get him to move, he's going to move.
You can dash as an action if you wish.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a little something called Scorching Ray.
Go for it.
120 foot.
Well,
that's
it's
got
certainly
range.
in range.
Yeah, for sure. I'll cast that, and that is a 20 to hit, not nat 20, but a 20.
20 will definitely hit.
That is 5
5 points of damage.
5 points of fire damage.
So you send this beam scorching through the air. One collides. You can roll the other two.
I can roll 2. No, I rolled both of them. That was like I rolled 2. Wait, I can roll 2.
Scorching ray is three beams.
Oh shit. Okay. One was 12.
You need to roll to hit for each of them, though. Sorry.
Oh fuck. Okay. That's a 12 to hit.
The 12 still hits, so that will be the 12 damage.
I'll take that. And that's not gonna hit. 7.
No, 7 does not hit, but the first two collide into the back and scorch up its fur as it's running away. A decent chunk of damage, you suspect. Still up, though. Kind of limping away, kind of patting out its fur.
Okay.
Anything else, Heimdall?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Why have I got Kendall on this list twice?
Kendall's died twice.
Taro, Kendall, Heimdall, Kendall, Shax. That's not. Has anyone not gone yet apart from Shax?
No, Bongo did. Did we have no dog stayed in town?
Karen hasn't gone.
I haven't gone because I'm unconscious.
I know, you're unconscious though, so that doesn't count. Karen, what is Karen going to do? I don't even have his character sheet open, that's how prepared I am.
Aaron.
Oh. Oh
We
no.
just left.
Ah, we've fractured.
Oh, alright. Kinda.
How's my...
Yeah, it was Matt. Oh shit.
Sorry, I
didn't leave.
missed the Foundry tab and it just opened Adobe Flash Player for some reason.
Adobe Flash. Places
Oh my
I'm
God.
Amazing.
I'm here. I'm here.
Welcome
Guys,
back.
I accidentally opened Photoshop and edited you all into big doobie princess.
My bad, and it closed the
Thanks.
stream.
Not again.
Not again, Vic. My hand slipped.
Amazing. Karen is going to run over to Kendall, who's on the ground, and he's going to
Am I on the ground?
pour...
I,
Yeah, you're unconscious.
I didn't know.
And he's going to
Sky.
pull down your mask and pour a healing potion in your mouth.
Have another, have
Two.
a monster
Guzzle,
ultra
guzzle.
energy.
3.
It's the sugar-free one. Good for you.
No, it's 9 points of healing and you are now conscious.
Why didn't I get the sugar-free one? It's 9
You
points.
need your sugar.
Supply changes.
It's the
Whoa!
monster Pacific
I
Punch.
did nothing.
Welcome to D&D.
The Doctor, the monster energy doctor.
That's his turn. Shax, you're up. You are frozen. Can you roll a con save, please?
I can. Let's see if I can pass the con save. If
Okay, Shax has
D&D
that
Beyond.
as well.
okay, my D&D Beyond just froze.
Yep.
Shax
This is the most suspenseful roll.
yeah,
ever.
the
Oh,
frozen-
5. So no, I'm still
5.
catchy.
No, Shax still unable to move.
You're so frozen that the D&D Beyond froze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then, back at the top of the round, Tink, you're up. Finally able to move your body again.
Me.
Isn't
Yes,
that a
you.
good
I have a
feeling?
question.
Yep.
Because we've been trying to figure this out in the chat, but we can't read. So,
Mm-hmm.
right. One of my feet, my traits, is standing leap, which means my long jump is up to 25 feet and your high jump is up to 15 feet, with or without a running start. Does
Mhm.
that mean I could run and jump on the same, in the same go? Like, could I walk or move my 25 foot of movement and then do 25 feet of jump?
You can jump only up to your maximum movement speed in one turn. So if you started jumping during the end of your turn, your movement would continue in your next turn.
So you just float in the air.
You
So I
just
just-
hover for
I
a
just,
second,
yeah,
I
I
guess.
just.
But then
Well,
next
that's
turn you
how
get
I
50
roll
feet,
it
is that
anyway.
right? Okay. But then does that mean next turn she get 50 feet because of the jump?
50 feet?
Because
This
if
is
she's doing
with or
25
without a running.
feet...
This is
No.
with or without a running start, though. So it's.
Yeah, no, so you can jump like just your 25 feet. But that counts as your movement still. You don't suddenly gain super speed and your ability to jump doubles your natural
So,
movement speed.
basically what you're saying is jumping does nothing unless there's actually a gap to jump.
No, jumping does do something, but you don't move any faster from jumping. So
What
you
does
still
it
have
do?
25 feet.
In the gap?
You still have 25 feet of movement, whether
I
that's walking, jumping, swimming, or
But
whatever.
doesn't she like have the thing that lets her move at full speed and not half speed?
I'm
Yes.
so confused by this.
I am confused.
Yeah, I don't
I'll,
really get
I'll
it,
get
but
up.
okay.
I'll get up the proper wording because I'm terrible at
Alright.
explaining it.
I've just read it to you.
Okay, so horizontal velocity you keep the same. You just jump.
D&D, you cannot jump. Everyone is nailed to the ground.
Yeah. By the way, I'm specifying horizontal jumping, not vertical jumping.
Yeah, no,
As in
that's fine.
the-
That's fine.
Like a.
Because, I don't know. Otherwise it would make... If there was no difference in that regard, wouldn't it just make sense to always vertical jump if you're not going to get any horizontal extra distance?
Okay, so each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of your movement, it says. So no matter what you do, if you are jumping, it still counts as your movement. So you can only move up to your maximum movement, even if you're jumping.
So we can
So
move.
we just
Okay.
ignore the bit that says with a jumping start? With or without?
Yeah, so you can just start jumping right now, and you'll be able to jump 25 feet. But you can't go any further than that 25 feet.
Can you attack mid jump?
There's no point in it then, surely.
Yeah, it was really weird.
No point in.
That's like a useless feat.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well,
Whatever, let me kill this Yeti.
certainly.
Um,
Yeah, dog. Dead.
I had it.
You got this.
Where's it gone?
The Yeti is still here.
So, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at
it killed Rufus
second
and then
level.
fucked off.
It is behind a rock in your view at the moment.
What?
Wait, does it not?
Is
oh.
it? Are you sure? Wait.
Here.
Where's
From
the
me,
rock?
yeah. From me.
Oh, here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
It
So I would
was-
say it has 3/4 cover, which gives a +5 to its AC.
Never. No. I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll walk around the rock. Don't worry, guys. I got it.
Don't worry, guys. The cavalry's here. The frog.
Right. How about now?
Yes, you could hit it.
Okay.
This little ledge is only about 5 feet tall, so it's not too much of an impediment.
Better not be.
I don't know. I was interpreting it as like a mountain.
Right.
that's
I'm just gonna do my attack rolls first, and then I'll
Go for it.
thingy off. 12.
12 hits.
Oh, no. Oh, really? Shit.
These are big, lumbering creatures. They're not very...
26.
Yep, well, that will hit.
And a 27 for a nat 20.
Okay, roll your first damage dice.
This motherfucker getting what?
Ooh. 15 fire damage.
Is that for all of them combined?
That was for my crit.
Oh,
Wait.
okay. Well, all of the beams connect, but one beam hits him right in the back of the throat, and you can see it burst through the other side of his neck. And he flops over onto the ground.
Hooray. He's dead.
Yeah, we
So,
got
yeah.
him, boys.
I'm getting caught by an actual fly.
Amazing. No, Discord, please.
Discord, please.
Please.
Discord.
And then we'll go back to this. So, that is the end of combat.
Is it just me or is everyone cameras gone?
Yeah, it's because
Nando's
these
fucking
two.
spam.
It's because
Excuse me, Nando's is not delivering their order.
I am hungry.
they're getting
Hello.
food, so they
And
turn
I
off their
was so
cameras. I'm
mad
just doing
about it.
this so the cameras
Oh,
aren't
we're-
messed up.
We're fine. We're
Okay,
fine.
okay.
We're fine.
Except me. I'm here.
Ollie's a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
I mean, unless we want to make Herman.
Okay.
Nick is
So-
going to find our Nando's and hopefully we'll get to eat.
Chicken flesh.
He's gone out into the scary streets of London to find the
What a
Nando's.
brave man.
I'll be
What
Bongo
Get some
today.
plugs in chat for Nando's delivery man.
Nando's
So-
overrated. Oh, Nando's is overrated for the portion size.
No.
With all the Yeti slain, the combat is now over.
Wee.
And you all kind of stand in the heavy snow among these trees and strange, very sculpted stones and the bodies of these large creatures. Shax is still frozen solid for the next 40 seconds or so before... and you have control of your body once again. Tink is not dead.
No, she's just
Think it's a-
moistening.
He's just taking a nap. Leave her alone.
Wait, think what a moistening.
She's
Yes.
just napping.
Hi-
She's
hi,
so
Bob. Hi, Bob.
tired.
Go, 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 go.
No, oh my god.
No!
Wee.
Not again.
So, what would you all like to do?
Commit war crimes.
Onwards and upwards.
Oh shit.
17 damage immediately.
Who's drawing
Take-
I
circles?
didn't mean to join this.
Can we take a rest?
I think taking a rest is a good one.
I think it'd be a good one. Oh god, yeah, no, we got really messed up there.
Can we just do a short rest?
No,
Okay.
please.
The
I
short
have
rest is-
9 health.
Yeah, actually, I've used all my class features too.
I,
Maybe a long rest is what we need.
please?
It's been.
I know we just slept, but
It's been 2 fights since we long rest.
Oh, really? Shit, I thought it was
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
When we fought the
Karen
big
is
things.
kind of stretching his arm in this heavy snow that you are still out in, and he's kind of looking around. He's like, "What's the plan then?"
I mean,
Still laying on the floor, and she's like, I am gonna take a real quick nap.
Out here in the snow,
right
you will
now?
freeze to death.
Fine.
Alright, perhaps not right here. We do need to take a nap, avoid any confrontations, and just find a good place to stop. Right here is not a good idea. We will freeze. It is cold.
We'll freeze anywhere on this mountain.
Alright, well, in that case, I guess we go back. What do you suggest?
Are we
can't
supposed
go
to not
back.
sleep? What the fuck do you expect,
No.
sir?
We're supposed
Look,
to. We just gotta set up somewhere tucked away.
That's what I'm
Big
suggesting.
brain, that was what Rufus just said.
That's
dude.
what I'm suggesting.
Can
Yes.
can I see any like sort of cave hollows or just some sort of caves on the side of the mountain that would be
Can
good
make
for us?
a survival or perception check.
Can I help her?
21.
21.
Oh, she doesn't need help.
Yeah.
Looking around, very much your vision is pretty clouded from all the heavy snow that is kind of almost fogging off of the mountain at this point. But in your immediate vicinity, some of the larger rocks may be able to kind of holster up as a kind of wind break and a weather break. Maybe these cliffs could just about block out some of the weather if you tucked up next to it, but you definitely need a source of heat.
Yeah, no
And-
problem.
Oh, is someone?
Yep. Bonfire time.
Are you making a bonfire?
I mean, there is a big tree. We could just, take
Somebody
some
say
of the
fire.
branches.
Yeah,
So-
can Tink go over to the tree and are there any sticks on the floor?
Can we not just light the entire tree on fire?
No.
That would be like,
That would keep
Um,
it warm.
yeah.
You'd have to make an investigation check, as the snow is rather deep here. As the
Okay.
rest of your party are sinking into the snow.
11.
11, you do a little bit of digging. You find a couple of kind of broken off branches, but nothing too impressive. You are allowed to move freely around this map as well if you want to look around and decide on where you want to go.
Well, I mean, if we find somewhere we can at least lean up, we can maybe make a little fire, but we're not going to find any wood around here. Not any, that's not that.
Chris.
How about we use the Yeti's body as a bonfire?
Oh, that's rather grim, but I think it's a
Uh,
good idea.
I mean, it's a good idea.
It wouldn't
It's
smell
kinda
nice,
furry.
but he would. I
I mean,
mean,
it's kind of furry.
we could like cut it open and sit inside it.
I was going to say, what if we skin it and wear it like a coat? A rather big coat. We could maybe split it between a couple of us.
Couple, I think we could probably split for the entire.
How much do you think a Yeti corpse sells for?
Maybe it sells for a lot.
Is this
Exactly.
something we could actually consider doing, like bringing over the
Ollie, could I?
Yeti
Could I?
corpse?
Could I
Mhm.
do something? Can I do something in the meantime?
Certainly.
Can I summon?
Jump off
Can
the
I?
cliff.
Can I cast Unseen Servant while these guys are nattering on about?
You can indeed.
And can I just like tell the servant to find firewood?
Okay, so you mutter a few arcane words, and you once again feel the presence of your humble friend. And there's a few kind of very light footfalls in the snow that kind of walk around for a while. Before a couple of the branches kind of start shaking on the trees before snapping off and kind of dropping onto a neat pile.
Rufus immediately jolts. What the fuck was that?
He's just one of my friends.
Oh, it's
You
a
know-
ghost!
Could
One
I
in my
maybe
head.
anymore.
could I cut off a piece of the Yeti's fur?
You can certainly try. Make a... Well, are you trying to be strong about trying to cut it, or are you trying to be more precise?
Trying to be
Which
strong.
requires
or-
dex?
right?
Or are you using more power to try and cut through the hide, or you're trying to be precise? Because it will take longer for one.
No, I'll go precise. I just want a piece of fur
Okay.
I can take home.
Make a dexterity check then.
Oh, I love this dexterity checks. It's a 7!
Okay, well, it isn't very neat. You get this dark blood all over quite a lot of the fur, but you do eventually manage to cut a very rugged-looking piece off. The smell that the body emanates after slicing it is not present or not pleasant, and the kind of guts from inside kind of start slowly pouring out, and you can see kind of steam expiring off of them as it gives out quite a lot of heat. But you can
Our
add
heat source, guys.
No, we're not camping near the stinking corpse. We're not.
can add a bloody yeti fur to your inventory.
I'll just write it down.
How big
and
is
add
the
it
sheet?
later.
How big were you going for?
Just like 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters.
That big?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the guts weren't pouring out then, but
Steam.
No,
Slowly
this one's not
oozing
very good at cutting.
it's more like that kind of shape. Like a very awkward quadrilateral shape. But
Let me get my quadrilateral of Yeti fur.
Okay, everyone. I'm starting to get pretty chilly here. Can we like grab the firewood?
yes, thanks for the reminder. Everyone make a con save, please, because you
yeah.
have been out here for quite some time.
Do I have to as well?
No.
Oh my god!
What?
Hey.
My second nat 20.
God,
Shit.
oh, it's a lucky day for you, but. Oh my
I got a
god.
2.
Mongo had a nice.
I fucking deserve it.
Can I get
It was a
advantage
15.
for reminding everyone that
No.
fuck.
Heimval, you are so cold that your body is starting to seize up. You take
That was
1
on
point of
you,
exhaustion.
Win.
Ow! Ow! I just got firewood for the entire party.
Look, okay, look, we'll let's set up. Come on, we'll set up. Away from the stinking corpse we've now made smell worse. Thank you so much.
The snow around the Yeti corpse is kind of congealed and frozen into this horrible reddy bluey pile on the ground, and
We need to get the
honestly the
light in here.
wind is probably in your favor here because it's blowing so rapidly around you that you can't really smell it.
Good. I can definitely
Over
smell
here?
it.
Is this
It's
the
still
spot?
Could be a
Is this
spot.
Oh,
You would have
Quick,
to
guys!
confer with your party mates.
Go on.
Over
then.
here,
Okay, I trust the frog. Go on. Okay.
Yeah.
The frog is very intelligent. Here we go.
Can I come in and like do a perception check just to check if it's like the snow isn't too deep and it's like?
That would be investigation.
Can I do one of them?
Certainly. This would be with disadvantage because you are now with 1 point of exhaustion.
And not only that, I'm also at -1 on my investigation check, so this is pretty bad. Right, 18 and a 9.
Hey.
I mean,
Oh.
the snow certainly isn't as deep here. That's all you can tell.
okay, get the 6 out!
Okay, and then I'm gonna Heimval like hollers the invisible servant with the sticks to like put them into
The
a
bundle
pile
of sticks kind of start floating over and then kind of plonk down on the ground in front of you.
I definitely heard something else as sticks, but okay.
Well,
When he's done, can I cast Create Bonfire?
You certainly can. And, hang on, where are you making the bonfire? You can ping it.
Probably at the place where Rufus is, because then we can all go.
Yeah, I
around
was
it.
thinking that. If Rufus goes over to the left, sure.
Yeah, or I don't know if you can fit, but like maybe here.
Yeah, here
If
or
you,
here.
you can all use shift to move off your spaces as well. Well, that's a bit of a big bonfire, but you get the general idea.
Oh my god, it's
Appearance.
roaring. Jesus Christ. Global warming.
That is how much light a bonfire gives off in D&D, apparently.
Oh, great. We're
Light.
made a lighthouse.
Let's turn the colour intensity down a little bit, hey?
Okay.
There we go.
Heimval looks at Tink, who's just set the fire. Go. I knew we'd make a good team. Me
Yeah.
and you. Eventually.
Do you mind if I tuck in here a bit? It's a bit cold.
Yeah, welcome.
Tuck in.
Thanks.
How are you doing as well? Do you feel any different?
Not great. I don't know. I've got a weird tingling in my arm.
Oh,
Feels like I'm
good.
losing control of it a little bit, but
Oh, good.
may just be nerves.
Oh, good.
Alright,
What
we
if we
should amputate
cut
it
his
as
arm
soon as possible.
No. Okay, we won't do that.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it's not really true, but we'll keep an eye on you, okay?
Yeah.
we're gonna have a buddy system, okay? We're gonna have 2 people on watch to keep an eye on him, okay? And you know, everything else.
Worst comes to worst, just stamp me through the heart and drag my body the rest of the way, hey?
Well, that's okay, I guess.
Is the dismemberment still an option?
If you don't mind fighting individual pieces of my body at the same time, then
Wouldn't that be easier?
I mean, if we chopped you into tiny pieces, surely then you wouldn't even be able to get through the snow, you know?
I don't know how this works.
Can we try?
No, I was joking.
I'd rather you didn't.
I was joking.
I'd rather you didn't.
We're not chopping
I'd
around.
like to know a detailed anatomy of exactly how everything would work if we disintegrated you.
If we turn you to ash, what would happen?
If we actually burn you at this stage.
This is a rather sensitive point of conversation here. I'm gonna be honest.
Apologies, sir. I'm just trying
I'm
to
so
give some
sorry.
light to the situation. I mean, I nearly died. Did you see that? We all nearly died.
I have
going to
died
sleep
before,
now.
actually. Don't worry.
I was.
Oh shit, I forget. What's it like?
Oh, dark.
I see.
Yeah, this went great. I think one more fight like this couldn't hurt anybody, right?
Mm. Well, we'll see.
Tink is on the ground.
Remind me, why are we...
I'm lying down. I'm not dead.
Tink is dead. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Rufus fucking sets his feet on fire.
Oh,
Right.
Meditate.
I guess we want to be getting rested. Who wants to take first watch?
I actually wouldn't mind taking first watch.
I
gonna-
will sit with you then.
Very much.
I'd rather not
can't-
rely on my senses. I'm going to sit back here and,
No, you sit. We're kind of watching you. It's probably better if you just stay there.
yeah.
I need my rest.
Okay.
I can
Well,
take a
me and my brother will take first watch. Okay.
So
Sounds
it is
good.
only about midday at the moment, but
We need a rest.
you can all have a rest.
I need a long rest. I'll tell you that.
Long rest or short rest?
Alright.
Long. I think we do need.
We
long.
really need a long rest.
You are all very
I-
drained from the previous couple of fights.
On the
Um,
phone.
You got it.
In that case, could I get a perception check from the people that are on watch at the moment, then, please?
Yes.
Wait, did we
certainly.
decide watch?
Me
Yeah,
and-
did you decide
Yeah, it was the entire.
Oh shit, I missed that. Sorry, I was zoned out.
That's okay. You're napping. It's
Hey.
fine.
14.
114. A.
I could have used a 14 when I was
Okay.
nearly dying.
Very difficult to see
Mm.
out across the mountainscape, as established. You occasionally think you see shapes moving, only for it to be a tree behind some snow in the distance, or think you hear sounds, but it's just snowfall and chunks of large plates of snow avalanching off the side nearby. Small avalanches, but
That's worrying.
Everything's worrying. I also want to be kind of key. I have my crossbow like loaded on my lap. And I'm keeping an eye on Mr. Bone Man.
that's fine. He is just apparently just sitting down with his back on the rock and his eyes are closed.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on him.
Rufus, you see a figure about 100 feet off, seemingly like it should not be visible in the snowdrift, as everything else around it is so distorted, but this is very clear. It's a familiar figure. You've seen it once before from the corner of your eye. But it just stares at you. This very dark, shrouded figure.
Could it be Reina?
No.
Can I deduce roughly how tall they are, perhaps?
With a perception roll like that, it's smaller than yourself, probably somewhere between Shax and your height.
Just ignore it. We'll be fine.
Okay, well, I guess if it's just staring at me, I'm gonna step back and I'm just gonna nudge Tower. I'm just gonna say,
What?
do you recognize that?
Recognize what? The wind, the snow, the mist? How cold I
I
am?
mean, look, can you see closer?
Can I see?
No, there is nothing there. Tara.
I
I'm just fucking hallucinating.
look.
Rufus is tripping balls.
I'll be
Did
there
you
after being-
think again? No.
There's a voice on the wind that you can hear, Rufus.
Just me? Again?
Yes.
Okay, fuck.
It returns once more, Rufus. And with that, the figure almost dissipates into the snow in the wind.
What is it? Where was it? Where did it go? I mean, there was nothing. Look, brother, you took a really nasty fall in our
I agree,
fight.
but I'm certain okay.
I worry about you, brother. Don't push yourself. I'm sure you hit your head. You've been up for a long time. You probably saw nothing.
Perhaps, but it felt so real.
I mean, yeah.
The rest of your watch passes without any disturbances.
Alright. We didn't discuss second watch, so I'm just gonna go over to Shax.
I'm sure she will love you waking her up. I'm sure she'll have a very good
I
time.
trust her the most.
Dude.
Fucking shut up, phone.
Alright, I would also like to go to Bongo Dingo and get him up. Yes, come on up. You need to watch him and you need to watch Snow.
Right. You guys go rest. Right.
Okay. Could I get a perception check from you two then, please?
Okay.
Here we go.
20.
20. Nice.
11.
11. Still pretty good. Very still during your shift, except for the wind and the snow around you. It's very, somewhat calming, especially for you, Shax. Almost natural. And soon the wind shifts in direction a little bit, and there's almost this very calm, harmonious whistling sound that fills the air around you. Violins begin playing.
Wait, is this the Fifth Symphony of?
It whistles Darude Sandstorm on shitty flute.
But no,
Just
and you watch the wind
channel suddenly.
in the direction of the snow, and you kind of line it up. Whenever the wind kind of circles around one of these large stones around you, there is a whistling sound. It moves on to the next, and it plays a different note, and it whistles around to the next and plays another.
Music stones.
It's almost like they're placed perfectly to create this kind of tune.
Yetis.
Interesting.
Yes, dead yetis.
Did any of you approach the stones last time or not?
No.
I don't think you
Kendall
did.
started
I think
walking
any of us
towards the
did.
Yetis.
No.
Kendall
I'll stay put for now. How is Karen doing? Because we were also told to watch him as well.
Do you want to do a proper investigation or just a little look over?
Just a little look over.
Okay. He's once again sleeping. He kind of tosses and turns occasionally, but he's resting.
What exactly is creating that noise? The stones?
The stones. The wind swirling around the stones.
I think. Yeah, Bongo is going to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna slowly, like, carefully looking around a little bit, walk towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see.
You kind of trudge your feet through the deep snow, kind of away from the heat of the campfire. You can move yourself to where you want to go.
Yeah. It's any of those stones.
Yeah, any of those three stones. Those are the ones making the noise. The larger one is making a much deeper noise, and the smaller one's making much higher pitched sounds.
I think I'm gonna make my way
downtown.
No, this is not a town. I'm gonna make my way over to this one. I want to
Okay, so much of the stone is covered in snowdrift, and around, scattered in various parts, there are kind of remnants of what you can assume is Yeti prey that have been kind of discarded around here. But the stones themselves very contrasting to the kind of savagery of these yetis. There's very detailed and carved and refined stone, somewhat worn by the winds and probably age, but there are little indents that you can see beneath the snow that kind of cover the side of it at this point.
First of all, I kind of want to have a look at the remnants of prey. kind of.
Certainly. There's a collection of bones, occasionally a scrap of cloth, possibly from unfortunate travellers who made their way up the mountain or nearby. Very difficult to tell what creatures these bones would be from. Very nondescript and not joint to any other bones in any way.
I kind of grab one of the bones and try to like scrape a bit of the snow off of the stone.
You kind of like a kind of a squeegee. You kind of the snow off of the stone to reveal a kind of what looks like a long 3-columned list in a scripture that is unfamiliar to you.
At that point, I kind of want to like take my whole forearm and kind of like completely scrape off the rest, just to take a look, try to figure out what that is. What's it looking like? If I have ever seen anything like this,
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, here we freaking go.
This is a very kind of long shot. So.
Heaven.
Difficult to say. There's a lot of lists in the world.
Maybe it's a shopping list. I don't know.
Yep. This is the Yeti shopping list. You found it.
There's milk
bones.
There's calcium.
Milk bones.
Sweet calcium. That's what the bones are for. Right. Moving on from that, I want to kind of like move closer to that part that's specifically making the whistling sound.
Yeah, you kind of realize that the stones have these kind of twists up the side, and you can see very tiny little holes that have been kind of chipped into the rock itself, and almost as if it's kind of almost hollow inside. And so as the winds kind of are funneled around these grooves and into these kind of holes that have been chipped into it, that's what makes the sound.
Can I try to cover one of the openings with my hand?
Okay. There are a lot of little holes. They're probably only about that big, and they kind of go all the way up this rock that's about 15 feet high.
Okay, I just want to cover one of them.
Okay. Very little difference in pitch or anything.
If I use my whole arm to cover a whole bunch.
Okay, very, very slight difference in pitch.
You could play so many meme songs on that.
We spend the rest of like the week trying to play Never Gonna Give You Up on these stones.
That would sound so.
Darude Snowstorm.
Nice. Alright. Must be some form of instrument in that case. The thing that you mentioned that was like just over the snow. Or did I mishear that or misinterpret? Was there something else there?
That was all you saw.
Okay. In that case, I want to. Wait, is the Yeti still there?
All the Yetis are still here. They haven't moved.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They're dead.
Cool. Right. I wanna kind of like glance over the camp to see if everything's all right as I walk across the ridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make over to the smaller one.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of in a similar fashion try to like scrape off the snow off of it.
Very similar to the other one. A list of some description. Grooves going up the side with these tiny little holes chipped into them.
Perhaps it's just an instrument of some kind. Perhaps these are just descriptions of notes. Well,
I kind of want to like look at the Yeti and like compare the like Yeti claws to like the holes or whatever.
Nowhere near the size.
Nowhere near. That's not good.
And the size of the writing, it would have to be a very precise engravement from one of the Yetis to carve the writing.
The claws are bigger than, right? Than the holes.
Pardon?
The claws are bigger than the holes.
Yeah.
Can I grab an eye of the Yeti? Eye of the Yeti.
That's a very random question. Okay. You would have to make a dexterity check to try and be precise enough to get the eye of the Yeti out.
Can I try to like improve my odds with using my my dagger?
If you were using your hand, it would be disadvantage. So this is normal.
This is. I just ripped it out, dude. Okay, dexterity check.
Yes.
Let's go.
I need this for my 12.
You kind of try and get your hand kind of in a place where you can cut the eye out. And you're trying for a little bit, and with that dexterity, it's very difficult to try and get out. You would probably say you probably don't have the skill to cut it out without destroying it.
I tried the other eye.
It'll be the same dexterity check, but yeah.
I do try the other eye, but just for the good measure.
You come to the same conclusion. This is the Yeti that has its neck completely blasted out as well, by the way. So there's a.
Nah, never mind. Never mind. Though I am gonna like snip some fur and like grab it.
Surprisingly quite strong, but easy enough. You can cut it off pretty easily.
I'm gonna brag to the little gnome shop. No, not gnome.
Was it goblin fur maker, whatever.
Maybe he recognizes this as something worth noting. Yeah.
Anything interesting up there?
I don't know. Weird stones. Have you perhaps want to have a look at it? You supposedly come from mountains, and maybe you've seen something like this before.
Maybe. To swap positions, we still need somebody to keep an eye on him.
Or
Bongo just crawls down and hops down.
I'm just gonna teleport myself real quick. Give me a second.
I'll teleport myself.
I can't move my token anymore. There we go. Problem almost solved. Getting there.
Almost solved.
Slowly. I can't teleport myself.
You can climb up this cliff.
You have
Probably
to go
could,
around,
but it's not letting me go. Yeah, you can't
actually.
actually like climb up it.
Are there terrain walls there?
It's a wall.
Oh my god. I thought I deleted those, my bad.
It's good design.
I'm gonna have a look at the rock as well. This particular one in this case, because it's closer.
There we go, I've deleted the walls now.
Ah.
So you have a quick look. You do not recognise the language.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
God,
nothing is completely new to me. Maybe when everybody's up, you can ask around. Vic, you're muted. There you go.
I noticed.
So awkward.
Let me have a look at it. Anything interesting?
Oh, I can't read it.
Fair enough. It's an odd noise they make when the wind blows. I assume it's very much intentional.
Hmm. Well, stones don't naturally have holes like that.
I wonder what interest these Yetis had in this, as they clearly were gathered up here. Well, perhaps.
Tourism? I mean, I don't know. These things seem like they like to pick on things smaller than them, whether they got clothes or swords or not.
Well, look at them rolling down the mountain. I kind of like clean my dagger in the snow.
There are.
It wasn't bloodied in battle. It was just
Just the thing.
Okay, so the rest of your shift goes by without a problem.
Karen hasn't gutted us all when you get back.
So, who is up next?
I think Kendall will be done with meditating by that time because it's 2 shifts, so that's 4 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the next watch
Certainly.
and I'll do it alone. It's fine.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me, please.
It's
10. You also hear the sound of these kind of tuneful rocks that play through the wind during your shift occasionally. Very calming. But aside from that, there is not much else.
As I
can't even hear
I'm
the
so
flute.
glad. I'm so glad that your microphone cannot pick up that flute.
You just
Because
silently
Jesus
playing a
Christ.
recorder.
I'm so glad that I can't pick it up.
as I wanted to say,
I don't even have to hear it. I know what's going on.
I wanted to say, Vic, I swear to God, it will break it.
Hey, Jesus.
As I wanted to say, I want to get this sending stone, and I
Mhm.
just want to tell Reyna about like what happened, like that we got attacked by yetis and such.
Hey,
Okay.
Reyna,
What do you say exactly?
I just say, hey, we just got attacked by yetis. It was very intense. How is everything down there? Are the creatures still inside the Underdark? How is Sebastian?
You feel suddenly cut off, and the spell kind of forms around the stone, and you feel your message being sent across the air.
you ran out of data.
I cannot.
And a couple of seconds pass. There's a reply. Right, hello, Kendall. Kind of busy at the moment. I'll get back to you in a sec. Oh shit. Yeah, it's going well. Few creatures down here, but it's fine. Nothing I can't handle. And it cuts off.
I want to go back. Can I try and send another message? Is that I don't know if that.
Hang on.
I don't know how sending stones work.
Called her while she was.
1 second. I need to check something.
Ollie, how does sending stones work?
I can't talk now. I'm in a. I'm in a
The stone does not seem to be emanating the magical aura that it had been previously.
Fine.
You sense that the magic has been used up.
Okay.
It's once per long rest, and we just did a long rest.
My brain is thinking like, what if that was our one charge?
Oh.
Like it's
Oh
now.
my god.
Oh, you like them? They look so happy.
I just look so happy.
The graphic sending stones. They look so happy. Okay, I look very upset about it, but I don't tell the party. And I continue the rest of the watches. I wanted to do this next one too.
Certainly. Are you waking anyone up?
No.
Okay. Another perception check then, please.
16.
16. Again, very much the same as before. Very difficult to see through the snow.
Mhm.
The occasional whistle through the stones that Vic is displaying, even though it's not being picked up.
Mhm.
You have to imagine it. Imagine the magic
Mhm.
that is emanating from Rick's recorder.
She doesn't have to imagine.
But yes. So eventually your shift has come to an end, and everyone else begins stirring.
Yay,
Oh.
we're awake. We're not dead. How are you doing, friend?
Rough.
We'll get moving. Oh, God.
It is now probably late evening at this point.
Hmm.
It is late evening at this point, I
Does
should
it
say.
matter for how much we can see?
You guys
It's
wanna move
darkening.
now?
I should.
I mean,
Hang on, I
we
can-
already can't see, so it's like
It's not like it changes,
it
right?
can't get any worse.
I don't know, ask the big man over there. Do you fancy
So-
walking through a snowstorm but seeing nothing beyond your nose?
We couldn't see anything.
I will say the snowstorm does clear up and lighten by the end of the last shift. It is still snowing, reasonably heavy, but does not impair your vision as much, and it's certainly a lot easier to withstand.
If it picks back up, we might be in trouble.
So, you may now all add your long rest and make
Okay.
any changes that you have.
No, my bonus health points.
Yay! We get to be restored to our former glory.
I got weakened to former mediocrity.
What the fuck? How?
My temporary health is gone.
Oh no.
Okay. So, for this next kind of period of travel, I'll need. Oh, well, first of all, do you want to do anything around this area before you leave?
Can I take a real quick look at the stones?
You certainly can.
Yeah, I'll move there. I want to cast Produce Flame and just hold it in my hand as a light.
Okay, hang on, I can actually do that.
I can too.
Oh, there you go.
I can do it myself.
Amazing. So, you make your way over to the stone, and you can indeed read this. This is in Elvish.
Oh! Yeah?
They're not words as such. These are a long list of names, Elvish names. Very old Elvish names. There's no names here that are very common nowadays in the world, and very not much so along Wood Elves especially. So some of them are a bit foreign to you, but it is just 1 or 3 columns of Elvish names. And make a history check. No, religion check.
Either way, it's a +1. 14.
14.
God
You've
bless.
heard of similar rocks like these. These are called singing murals in Elvish culture, and they are usually used to mark names of elves that have been lost during the war and bodies have never been recovered. And the music that they are played are said to be a song that will hopefully ease them to the afterlife. These stones are extremely old, as obviously there's not been a war for a very long time. And you've never seen them yourself, but you've only heard of them.
I don't know about that. I held bones in my hands and then stabbed the thing in the eye. Why would I care about the funeral stone?
Hey, guess I walk back to the party.
Okay.
So those are basically funeral stones.
Bonga kind of looks over, but then looks back to his feet.
There's elvish names on there.
Oh, are they like graves? Or
More or less, bodies that were never found in the war.
oh, okay.
So it's best to leave them to rest.
I mean, I don't really grave the file, but yeah, okay, no worries.
Okay, I thought it would be something more exciting.
Is there a rock nearby?
No.
Can I make a snowball?
You can make a snowball.
I want to throw a snowball
It's
at
quite exciting.
Bongo.
Not me.
Kendall's just like,
Well, you can
screwing
do
Bongo,
it,
I'm just
do
gonna
it.
hit
Go on then.
Rick.
You may roll it.
Kendall was just aiming higher this time.
Ollie, is that just a dexterity check?
Yep.
18.
Um.
Against Bongo's head.
Okay,
Ah.
I don't get.
You didn't catch it. Animal. Be respectful, dude.
I would like to make a frog angel.
Certainly. Would you like to make a performance check?
Yeah. Shit.
It's a bit of a mess, but you got the spirit.
Right, guys, come on, we need to keep moving. Or, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think we should waste some more energy, right?
I mean, we can
Mm.
bury you,
Walking.
that could take
When we're
energy.
supposed to start
I
going.
kind of stare a little at Kendall, kind of picking up to walk already.
Yeah, I just get on, I get on Rip's shoulder, as usual.
I
On we go.
start walking.
Okay. So, who did I ask last week for the rolls?
Me,
You asked me. I know that
Lisa,
much.
and
Me.
It was
and
Upster,
Vic.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this time we'll have just 2 rolls. We'll go for Win and Matt today, please. Just a flat D20.
Not 16. Not 16. Not 16.
13.
13
9.
and 9.
when
Okay.
you're muted.
Win, you're muted.
Sorry, I said that was a 9. It's above average for me.
Okay. So, you continue walking up the side of this mountain. It's cleared a lot, and I'm actually going to change the music to a more peaceful playlist, I think, because this is a bit spoopy.
Guys, get going.
I every time my produce flame goes out, because I don't think the thing is that long. It's 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes I make a new flame.
Certainly. Does it produce heat?
Yeah, but it won't hurt me. I believe. I don't know.
Okay.
It does not
So-
specifically say it heats, but it is a fire damage spell.
I'll assume it produces heat then.
The
So,
the first time you do it, can I just instantly control flames to extinguish it? But do it so that you don't know what's happening, so that you're like.
What is it? Verbal?
Control flames? No, it's somatic.
You have to do it sneaky then.
Stand
if you're trying to do
behind
it
them.
sneaky, you can do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Against my tested perception, right?
Correct.
That's 1.
1.
It's a dirty one. It's a
Ooh.
dirty one. It's a dirty one. I just slapped you on the back of the head. I
Okay.
just, I want to do it. But I can stop myself, and I just slap you on the back of the head instead.
I do my best not to throw the flame at him.
So,
It's nice that you're trying.
for the first hour of walking, I will need a con save for everyone. Heimval, you have no longer got exhaustion, by the way, after your long rest.
Yay.
But I will need a con save going through the
Heimval isn't dead.
through the
That's
snow.
pretty
Candle, you can do it with advantage, actually,
Let's go.
because you have your produce flame.
Yay!
Wait, didn't we get
Thanks.
points?
Do I need
Do
a
I
con
get
save?
advantage because I
You get
can
advantage
walk
because
through
you're
this-
close.
From a 10 to a
Oh,
6.
everyone. Oh,
Wait,
shit.
everybody
Yeah.
got advantage, yeah.
Everyone
Do I
got
do a con
advantage.
save? Everyone got advantage, nice.
We all
Yeah.
get advantage.
Heimval,
Let's
I
try
forgot
again.
you would have had advantage last time, but I forgot because.
Oh, well, actually, you know what? I won't roll
15
advantage on
then.
this one.
15.
15.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll another one.
Chris, you don't have to roll.
I
You are
rolled
resistant to
6
cold
and a
damage.
Alright, apologies. You said everyone rolls with the advantage, so I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
fine.
I'll take the 20, thank you.
Okay. So what did everyone get? Vic,
6 and then a 9. Nice.
9.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
You suffer 1 point of exhaustion moving through the cold.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Kendall,
How do I set
10.
up a
10.
Yeah.
You just succeed. Your flame manages to keep you warm. Heimval, You're fine.
A number.
11.
Matt,
20.
We had an 11.
20. Good. Taro,
15.
good. Tink,
19.
good. Okay. Just. Oh, wait, actually, I need to do Karen as well.
Dead.
Yeah, he's
Karen
fine.
dies. Karen
No,
dies.
so only Bongo seems to manage, or seems to not manage to
The old man's
continue through.
cold.
It's not-
We need to
I
get him a
mean,
better coat.
I just threw a flame at him.
Back off! I'm fine.
Come on, old man,
Leave
it's
me be.
okay.
He's shivering as he's
Okay.
walking off.
Yeah. You get a better
Um,
coat, man. Come on.
It's
Who
nothing.
is anyone keeping a lookout while you're walking?
Yeah.
Trying to on Roof's back.
Shax
Okay.
also wanted
I was
to.
gonna ask, am I able to look around and see if there's any wildlife at all?
Yeah. So people who want to make perception checks do so.
Yeah, I
Tink,
was gonna
you are
say-
specifically looking for wildlife. That's all
I
right.
think I'm specifically looking for that figure again, in case maybe I
Certainly.
was crazy.
I'm just looking for anything that might be dangerous.
Are you looking?
How does an 8 feel? What do I see?
Nothing. It's
Ah.
very
Cool.
plain.
That is
Spare the
fair.
few trees and rocks occasionally.
Rufus thinks he's insane. though.
Tink, there isn't. Pardon?
Terrain, Matt.
Hmm?
Did you have advantage or something because of the terrain?
Wait, yeah, I think so. Hang on, wait, let me check. I can't remember. Wait.
Um,
The big eyes.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I do get a roll again. I'm so dumb.
Go for
This is
it.
a wisdom ready check. Okay, 24.
24.
There we go. That's
Tink, yeah, not much in the way of wildlife around here. You do occasionally catch snowbirds circling reasonably high in the sky, some eagles occasionally, very distantly. This kind of very light white plumage. Oh wait, it is night time though, isn't it? You'd roughly be able to see them. And you do occasionally hear owls that must be somewhere in the trees.
the very, very, very early birds. Sure.
But aside from that, not too much in the way of wildlife.
Okay.
Everyone else, namely Shax and Kendall, you see it first. Your flame that you are producing kind of flickers off this kind of... It reflects off of something in the distance, something very shiny and silvery.
Can I go and?
I rolled a 23 with disadvantage on perception.
Oh,
On persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yes, but you see something glittering off in the dark.
I want to
Very
go
silvery.
towards it.
Okay,
What
you
do you
slowly
find?
kind of push forwards towards what you see, and eventually, at the edge of your dark vision, you notice a fallen tree, and upon it is perched this figure in very shiny, silvery armor, like full plate and scale mail armor.
Can I?
Do I not hide
No helmet on, just kind of sat looking around, enjoying his surroundings.
Can I do an insight check to see if he looks dangerous?
Can do?
Can I follow?
I was gonna say, can I just follow? a
Yeah,
bit
certainly.
25.
25 doesn't appear to be of any kind of danger to you at the moment.
Great, I walk up to
It's
him.
not seeming aggressive.
You get gutted.
I get shivved.
Aggressive, just self-defense.
Let's go kiss.
Ah, friends.
Friends,
What brings you up here?
what brings you up here?
Well, I live up here, boy. Stupid question.
Why do you live up here?
Why
I
do you
like
live?
it. I like it up here.
Who are you?
I just look around like completely surprised by Bongo being there, like what the fuck?
I snuck up on you now.
Man,
Well, that seems like a bit of a strange question, if you ask me. Why do any of us live where we live?
Because we like it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Fair
I like it up here.
Why are we questioning the poor man?
who are you, though?
Sorry, I lost my pen.
Oh no, he has to make a character name now.
No, I don't. I just forgot to jot it down earlier. As you approach him closer, you can see is a very strange looking man. He's got a very long, slim, narrow face, and it's very strangely silvery quiffed back hair, almost a mohawk in the center, and he has a very neatly trimmed beard that kind of comes down in a very arched pattern down the side of his face. A very soft, gentle look to him. Eyes almost slightly glowing, this kind of dull blue color.
Oh, it's a character from Valheim.
It's a Yeti.
What's your name, friend?
Mesithron.
That's
Ollie?
Could you say that one more time, please?
louder into the mic.
Can I type it in the chat? I think you mean.
Can you type it in the ether?
Yes.
Mesithron.
Please write it in the snow.
Busy throne. Oh my god, I got that! I got that right almost! Oh my god!
And who do I have the pleasure to be among?
Just
It's nice to meet you.
yeah, nice to meet. We are just travelers.
Travelers.
Yeah. Some
Why
people
would you
say.
travel up here?
We
have
vibes.
we
We
have
are important
business.
to
Yeah.
take,
Hmm.
so to speak.
Your kind has always amazed me with your quests, so courageous. And
Can I
to what cause?
outgunned.
can I do a
I was
nature
going to say the betterment
And
of our kind.
sorry, what was that, Lisa?
Can I do a nature check or something to see what race he is?
Can do, yeah.
He's a tree man.
He's a treant.
What is alphabet? Oh, that one's a 15.
He could honestly be anything.
What are you?
Not a Goliath, though.
What am I?
How
Kendall.
tall is
Not a gnome. Not a...
Well,
It could be
It's
something.
a bit of a... Well, what are you?
Kendall, you can't just ask
I'm
people.
a
what
I'm
they
a
are.
frog!
Yeah.
yeah, she's a frog.
Guys,
What are we all?
Oh, he's
We are creatures with 2 legs and 2 arms, mostly, and
Why do your eyes glow?
a head and a heart, so I can see better.
Yeah, please
don't-
excuse. They are a little.
Don't distract me with pet
interested.
philosophy. We're not really looking for that right now. We're in the middle of a quite important thing.
He speaks truthfully.
Important.
It is important.
Well, you seem troubled.
Aren't you cold?
Cold? And he kind of pulls off his breastplate armor and puts on the ground to reveal he's wearing like a t-shirt underneath. And he kind of leans back.
Flex.
Extremely muscled, by the way. Extremely strong looking and very well kept and formed. All of his body hair seems to be neatly trimmed and combed. He does not seem to be touched by the weather.
Can I pick up the breastplate?
Don't
That's
steal
mine.
from him.
I'm just checking it out. What kind of? Can I see what kind of metal it's made out of?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh my god, yes.
big brain moment.
I have very little brain.
Evidently so.
It's metal.
It's metal.
Boy, is it
It's
metal.
not the gay metal, right?
Ooh, shiny.
No, not the gay metal. No.
It's
I'm just holding that thing in my hand.
It's yeah. We have a reason to be troubled. But it is business of our own. And we
Have you-
Where do you plan to go?
Up!
Yes, we
Up.
have a location. I kind of look at Kara and see how he's doing it. But...
He's
You
kind of. He seems very calm with this figure. He's kind of not. He doesn't seem too disturbed by him.
No, our friend here has a location. We were
Up the top is a dangerous place to go.
We're aware.
Have you?
We're kind of
Apparently-
stupid.
Apparently, some woman made her way up this mountain before. Have you heard of anything like that?
Yes. I witnessed it from afar and was concerned. I happened to be flying around at the time.
Oh, you can fly. Okay. Alright,
Wait,
well, I guess we're
He's a
hallucinating.
bird!
You have
Oh.
wings?
Wow. But that's not important. But
Out of body
You
experience.
Well-
can't just say that to I mean, okay, look,
Where
you
do
know
you
what?
hide
Actually,
the
it's your
wings?
business. It's your business. If you fly, you fly. I don't,
Where are you hiding your wings?
Oh, we should
do not-
stop with these
Again,
questions now.
don't insult the poor boy.
Are they like attachable? Like you can put them on and
You
take
can't
them
just
off?
ask
he
if they're
has
untouchable.
he has no visible wings on him.
Are you?
Are you hiding them? Are they like somewhere underneath the snow so no one will?
Why
find
so many questions? That's
Look,
all
they're
I
very.
ask.
Look, you got to.
them?
They're
You just said you can fly.
excitable. They're, please,
I cannot fly.
please
I'm
forgive.
not.
I'll tell
Oh,
you
no.
what. You all seem like wholehearted people.
That's a word for it, I guess.
How about you leave me something valuable to your history and your people? May not be not expensive, but maybe artistic or jewelry or something.
That is very specific.
And I will make your travel up the mountain a little easier.
That is so specific. I mean,
I'm a collector.
oh,
What can I say?
okay, it's fair, but why do you want it? Just
I collect things. Your history fascinates me. All of yours. And you are
How do we
of
get
such
in return
variety.
for leaving something.
I will guarantee
Can I?
that your journey will be as easy as possible.
Can I roll an insight check?
Can I roll?
Okay, you can, yes.
Can I roll and
That's a 13.
Seems pretty genuine.
can I roll like an Arcana check or something to see if this man is even of this plane of existence?
Or an Arcana check.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
nice.
20?
20.
From his visual appearance, you could not determine if he was from this plane or not. There is something odd about him, and the way that he speaks, almost as if he is not one of you, which is rather obvious, but you would assume he'd probably be acting rather a lot differently if he weren't from this plane.
Okay.
I want to pull out my moon water vial and I want to hold it out for him. And
Intriguing.
I want to say it's a moon water vial. It does not contain magic itself, but my tribe uses it to make moon water that can cure illnesses.
That is intriguing. May I? And he extends a hand out.
I hand it to him.
And as he extends his arm out, you see almost like a silvery sheen along his arm. And he kind of grabs it from you and looks at it with intrigue. Oh. Extraordinary. Well. It's rather interesting. Now, don't feel obliged. This is plenty, but could I at least see any more offerings that you may all have? I'm just interested, that's all. I'm almost a curator of my own museum, so to
Do
speak.
you have a museum? Do you have like a house?
I am. It's more just a room full of collectibles, but
Can we see?
it's a fair way away from here.
I mean, you can see my lamp.
We don't have.
Well, lamp. Sure, I'll have a look. And he kind of looks down. Ah, is that something living in there?
Yeah. Little fireflies.
Well, extraordinary. And this is all woven pieces of natural material?
Yep. Straight from the Green Rib Swamps.
I have not been down that way. My cousins do not take visitors very likely down there.
Taro should just offer him a bag of sand.
Intriguing.
Run.
Intriguing.
Make him pick from the dirt.
Yeah, you could pick one. No. I have something. It's not very interesting compared to magic lamps and potion bottles, though.
Sure, show me.
I put out like that tiny little like cat figurine that was made out of like grass
Yeah.
that I still have tied.
Oh. This grass is not from round here, is it?
No, it's very dead, very dry. Forbidden lands.
It crafted so well.
They are very talented for being about, about 5.
I'll never get over the creativity of youth.
This is a very weird way to put it. I feel very strange.
Oh,
right now.
well, I'm rather old myself, so.
How are
Is
you?
rather old.
Oh,
Like
I just.
a million?
No, not that
A
old.
billion? A trillion?
Do I look that bad?
No, you look great. Very silver fox. It's very.
Yes. Well, my kind do tend to live rather a long time.
My kind do too.
Elves, yes, fascinating creatures.
Can
I can remember when they first came through to this world.
Are you that old?
Oh, I'm rather old, yes.
Can
You're
I?
the-
Okay.
What was that, Vic?
We've been talking about him for a while. Can I roll something to determine what race he is, and if he perhaps has something to do with primordial?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. That's been great so far. Oh yes, that's a 5.
You do not have the slightest. But, yes. You have all been very pleasant to talk to. I don't often get company up this way.
Imagine you
Spare
don't.
a few mammoths and yetis, but they are never too...
Mammoths?
Mammoths, yeah, they're
Are they
Reason-
friendly?
Big fluffy things?
they're
With
reasonably,
the horns, the
yes,
tusk?
yeah,
I've
they're
seen one of these. Why are you surprised about the other?
Because they're so cool.
they're
So
docile. There's a few herds around the head and the feet, but
Tink, we can pet
Guys,
them.
can we go?
Think I don't.
I really think we have bigger priorities. As
Yes,
much
but did
as
we
it
get
is
all
very
the yet?
interesting.
I'm pretty
may I be
get
honest
all
to
the
you,
mammoths.
they do make for a brilliant stew as well.
I don't think. I mean,
Oh,
we're not very big. No offense, we're not.
No
hear me out.
offense, but
We ride a mammoth up the
And-
mountain.
If you tame
All
a
our
mammoth,
problems are
we can
solved.
take a mammoth. But we already have a crappy dog. We're not getting a fucking mammoth as well.
Well,
Sorry, I am more than capable of carrying you. I feel offended.
Not
But
anyway.
Oni, not you.
May your travels be a lot easier. And he kind of lifts his hand up, and you watch above you the clouds almost part a pathway up the mountain, and the snow and the wind seems to die down almost by magic in the path up ahead of you.
Oh my god. I want to get a dog.
Oh, well, thank you.
You.
Thanks, Mr. Magic Man.
No problem, Frog.
Blessing of the snow grandparent has been something. Wow.
Enjoy your moon water bottle.
Yes, thank you. It is quite exquisite.
There's text in the lid. It's cool.
Right. Well, I will be off then. Do you mind all standing back for a second? And he kind of stands up and begins to shake his arms. Before he kind of twists his neck, and his neck kind of extends, and his arms all stretch out. 2 wings sprout from his back, and he grows about 20 times his size.
No.
And in front of you, a huge adult silver dragon appears out of this human form.
Ready for it.
And he takes off and soars up and over the side of the mountain until he disappears into the night sky.
Oh my
I
god,
was
this
not mentally
mountain.
prepared for that.
What is happening?
Rufus is just staring wide-eyed and nearly fucking falls over.
I almost fall off Rufus.
We finally found a dragon in Dungeons and Dragons, guys.
We finally found it. Dungeon, and we can quit the campaign. Let's
We
go.
can actually stop now.
You did it.
We did it.
Guys, should we fight an adult dragon?
It just
We're
cleared
not
first
fighting.
life for you.
Have you got a death wish?
Isn't that fun, guys? Level 5.
No, we're not.
Do you like?
Someone
Do you
punch
like
him.
Kendall?
Come back. We'll throw the
Do you
sand
like-
at him.
Do you like Kendall? Do you like Kendall?
Lisa, you cried during the Yeti fight last week.
Yeah, don't play. Don't play.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Losing light.
So,
Just change your pants. It's just a dragon.
for all intents and purposes, the weather is a hell of a lot more clear for you up ahead, and
Okay.
visibility is a lot clearer as well.
Wow, we can
That'll be
see.
exciting.
The DC for your con saves will go down.
Guys.
Maybe
and you will also not have to do them as much.
Hey, what a nice old man. You're so kind.
Yes, my moon water.
It could have
ball
gone
is not
very
the-
differently depending on your behaviour.
Oh god.
Guys, we met
Whoa.
Santa.
He could have died, I'd like to remind you.
It's a good
Could
thing
have
we're
died
like,
so
we're
easily.
like oh, hello old
He
man.
was so
He
nice.
he was lovely, wasn't he? Oh, what a good guy.
Wow, I miss him already.
Yeah, could we bring him back, Ollie?
You want to bring
Come
him back?
Mr. Dragon! I'm just gonna shout in
Classic.
the infinite void.
Tink, Tink, look where you're going. You're about to walk into that snow.
Ah! Ah! Face plants into a wall of
That
snow.
that was just Santa Claus.
Oh,
He
goodness,
was
Santa.
looking for more presents
Oh,
for
ho,
people.
ho.
He was like, guys, I'm low on presents. Give me your stuff so I can give some.
Shit.
Give me your shit.
I'm
So.
glad I didn't scam him. I was thinking about scamming him.
So wait, you don't have your spell focus now.
No, I took away the plants on it. I already separated it.
Your plants are the spellcasting book.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you continue walking.
Can I take a smudge off of my crystal and say that's my arcane book?
No, spell casting is plants.
Okay.
You continue walking up the side of the mountain. And for the next hour, you do not have to roll a con save due
I'm already
to
a
bad
con.
weather.
Magic.
So, would anyone else like to make perception checks for the rest of this journey?
Yes.
Can I
Do
do
I
it again for
recognize-
wildlife?
Can I
Yeah.
hold on? Can I? Do I
Mhm.
recognize that as the same as? Do I think that's the same figure as before?
Make an intelligence check.
All right. Because this will determine whether or not I want to make that perception check. Oh, yay! 8.
I love I love the
I mean,
phrase-
comparing what you saw in your head, it probably was not the same figure, but you cannot be sure.
Okay, perception check, baby. It's looking out for the figure.
I love the face your avatar made on the sound of the intelligence check. Like,
Oh.
No, not intelligence. I got that.
Why is it whenever I'm trying to look for animals, I can't see them?
You're in a snow
Picking the
wilderness.
snow.
Where do you want to
Dig.
find animals?
In the darkness of the snow, not too many animals about. Yes, Lisa?
If I use my produce flame, will I roll with advantage again?
No, you will not roll with advantage.
Very sad.
You would just roll normally. Because I should be making all of these disadvantages. You don't have dark vision, but you do,
24.
so it's normal.
I have dark vision.
I know, but you don't have advantage from. Having a light does not make your seeing better. It makes you be able to see.
24, Ollie.
It actually might
Okay.
make your seeing worse.
Yes, exactly.
To be fair.
24.
Have you
It's
ever
a
like
bird.
light-
Oh,
Um,
the birds on this mountain.
Ollie, it's a 24.
Yes. Animal-wise, Tink, you do see a few snow hares scuttle through the darkness
Bunnies.
Bunnies are awake.
into their under snow burrows, wherever they may be, as you approach.
I'm going to follow them.
You see the reflection off their eyes as they run away. Almost a little scary, but the fact that they're rabbits, no.
They're so cute.
Candle, very distant, very distant.
You have advantage.
Shax rolled with advantage.
I did
believe.
roll. I did roll
Yes.
with advantage.
Shax
yes, I've got
and Kendall, actually, yes.
And would that
very
be Rufus as
distant.
well? 'Cause I've got 17 as well.
Oh, yeah, and Rufus. Sorry, my bad. Very distant on the winds. Contrary to this very peaceful music, very distant cry of distress. Animal. Very sudden, very sharp. And then it's gone.
Do I recognise what kind of animal it was?
Make
Kinda
a
glad I
nature
couldn't
check.
see the animals now.
Nature check too.
It was one of the snow bunnies.
Yeah, huh?
No!
Wait, it's anything now. They've been in. No, that wouldn't have been related to the terrain. That would have just been.
No.
What animal is that?
Shax, you don't have a clue.
Just
Kendall-
that's dead.
Sounded like a larger animal?
Mammoth.
Mammoth.
Not the mammoth.
A larger mammal. Oh, animal,
Slipped and fell off the mountain.
but you're not sure.
I don't think falling off the mountain works in quite the same way you think it does.
It's a bit too early to start anything else tonight. Are we okay with having a short session tonight?
Yeah, I gotta go watch.
We
stuff.
met a dragon.
Well, as you
I'm
wander further up the mountain, you will all reach level 6.
Oh yeah, I'm very pleased.
Climbing them.
Leveled up for
Ollie,
walking.
can I personally ask you to slow with the level ups? I've still barely scratched the surface of my level last level ups yet. I'm wondering.
Oh, well, I can make it another 15 sessions again.
Yeah, make another 15
Yeah,
sessions.
actually, can you de-level us? I'm feeling a bit too strong.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I only just realised that Heinvor has the ability to I just realised that Heinvor is telepathic.
Yes. Right, so we're all going to roll on D&D Beyond our hit dice so everyone at home can see.
Wait, shoot.
we'll
Okay.
do it one at a time in alphabetical order,
Okay.
as we do most things. So, Bongo, would you like to roll your hit dice? Just roll a
Okay.
flat hit dice.
Okay, let's. How do you roll a hit dice?
Just on your normal rolls.
And this will be what you add to your character in your level up. So with that, ignore the con modifier because D&D Beyond adds that automatically. But what you roll, this will be your level up for your hit dice.
It's 1d8 plus.
Yeah, so 1d8.
1d8 plus 2
No,
or
just 1d8.
Well, just roll that, but yeah. So this is what you'll add to your HP when you level up.
6.
6! Good roll. For ease of use, we'll do Kendall next, as they're sat right next to Vic.
The 1? Is that a 1?
It hasn't come through.
I closed my laptop. I think it's not there. Can I re-roll it? Because it didn't come true.
Roll it on Vix. It's a D8 for a monk, right?
My computer. My
Okay,
laptop is
you're gonna roll it.
completely
You gotta
fucked.
roll it. You gotta roll it here. Come on.
My computer's
Roll a
upside down.
D8. A 7.
It was worse slamming mine up.
Heimvale.
I'm dreading this. Fuck's sake.
A 1. You reroll ones. You reroll ones on
Oh,
hit
then
dice
I
level
can
up.
cheat. It's fine.
Where do I find my hit dice?
What?
2.
Wow.
There you go, Heimvale. 2 additional hit points.
Wow, I go from 51 hit points
Rufus.
to 53.
Do you know what level you're taking your next class? I should have asked.
Don't
Kendall
know.
that as well.
That's the thing. I don't know.
I'm already.
Okay, because it will either be a D10.
It'll be a D8 or D12.
Oh, D8 or D12, yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
You go to your class?
Did I roll both?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell you what, roll both and then we'll see which one.
Oh fuck. Okay. How
I'm
do I
so
roll the
glad
hit
that
dice
Heinvor
again?
gained
Do I add
all
just a
extra
custom roll?
hit points.
Yes, so do a D8 and a D12.
Oh fuck. I think I'm taking barbarian.
I can't. How do
I
I
think I'm
see?
taking
Oh,
barbarian.
okay, a
It's all
12.
good.
Wow,
I'll take
okay.
it. I'll take it.
Okay. Shax.
I'll
Alright.
put it in barbarian now so I don't forget.
4.
4.
What?
Tarot.
Okay. 1. I'm gonna take it into rogue.
Certainly.
6.
6. Not bad. And Tink.
So do I just roll a d8?
Yep.
So. Oh!
7. Nice. So, you are now all level 6. We can stay behind for a bit to do level up stuff if you want, if you have any questions. But for everyone on Twitch, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We will hopefully see you next week
you.
for another exciting session up the mountain.
Hike. The
Will
worst
the party
hike
find
we've
another
ever been on.
dragon?
Yes.
Who knows?
But this time we fight it.
This time we
This
spit
time-
its face.
Let's not. Can we avoid that, please? That'd be very cool for my mental health.
No avoiding.
So, yes, thank you all for watching. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Thanks
Bye.
for watching.
Guys, nobody can see my hand.
Let me end it.